fear. Currency flowing, surfing the waves. Super alpha, omega leading the way. Enigma bot whispering all through the night. Making moves and everything's tight. Charts on my canvas, I paint it with trades. Candlesticks dance as the profits cascade. Bears and bulls, they come and they go. But I hold my ground, watch the capital grow. Risk and reward, it's all in the game. Algo box guiding, no need for fame. Late nights grinding, I stay in the zone. Counting blessings as I claim the throne. On the track that we trade, way up. Ticks like we never give up. Algo box coming, showing the way. Money flowing in from night to day. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. RSI rising back, fees on point. Enigma bot whispers, I'm on the brink. Scalping quick, I'm catching the highs. Swinging it slow as the value flies. Algo bot flashing numbers align. Leverage high, but I stay in my prime. Candles don't lie, the story they tell. Building my slow. Flow master guiding every move I make. I'm riding these waves, watching prices break. Super moon glowing, markets in sync. Algo box leads, I never need to think. Patience pays, every step's precise. Algorithm flowing, my trades suffice. Ticks in my pocket, the game's been won. Trade until the setting of the sun. On the track that we trade, way up. Ticks like we never give up. Algo box coming, showing the way. Money flowing in from night to day. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. Fibonacci tracing, watching it fall. Retracement is clear, I answer the call. Confluence hits, I stay in my lane. Algo box whispers, we play the game. Flow master showing me where to go. No fear in sight, I'm moving with flow. Bollinger Band, squeezing so tight. Everything I do, it feels so right. On the track that we trade.
Lower bands and touch you on the 34.
All right, check one. Mic check, mic check. Good morning, everybody. Let's see, couple of things. I'm going up to the sixes on my entry charts. Now, we'll talk about 4-6. We'll talk about where that came from. Talking with Plutonium and the 2 chart that he does here. And I have been running on the 5s for a while, but the volatility has been absolutely insane, and I kind of just want to get some practice around this. I've seen some really great plays coming in on the 6s. I need to make an adjustment on my target, so we'll be doing a couple of different things off of the 6s here for my primary entry chart. If the volatility continues, then 6s will be a great way to go. If it gets really super slow, I may have to go back down to a smaller time frame again on those. But if you are first note here this morning, as people are coming in the door, if they are a little bit confused, not seeing the same setups or signals that I am, I've moved up one more time frame here up to the 6s for the entry chart. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? It is still about 20 minutes, 21 minutes till the US Open. And let's get financial juice going here this morning. And these super high volatility days have just reminded me again, like, why we have the SOP, standard operating procedure, of coming in, just go for 5 to stay alive, right? Going for 5 trades, playing the video game, and within those 5, winner, winner, chicken dinner, because you kind of need that insurance. You need that insurance. You don't need insurance for the everyday, right? When was the last time you actually used insurance? Only time you need insurance is when things go bad, when you have a car crash, when there is some disaster at your home for your home insurance. the insurance policy of the strategies and the risk management that we have. In myself, I'm really preaching to the choir here for me. Okay, I have overstayed my welcome several times. Like, I go back and I've watched my replays even recently. I've had basically 3 red days in a row. Massive hit yesterday. I've got my work cut out for me here. It's oftentimes very hard coming back from a big loss day. However, it is literally like the opposite of a windfall day in your direction. Windfall day in your direction, oftentimes the biggest win days are followed by the biggest loser days. That also works the other way, though. So I'm hoping that we just get one of those super easy cadence days here today. I am making a slight adjustment, so I know that I am kind of also risking a bit more on the fact that I would say, I'm not saying I'm unfamiliar with the 6s, but I don't have a really specific set of targets. I will probably still be doing the same thing, 35 and 50. However, I think this might be giving me 40 bag trades here off of the 6s. We'll see if that theory holds through, as I have looked back and done I would say quick back test, because I think that back tests really need to be done weeks, if not months, over time. But right now, volatility super high, trying to make that adjustment. Here's what the 89 chart looks like. The 89 literally looks like a lower time frame with the amount of movement that is coming in on the highest time frame there. So making an adjustment up there. Make sure your real-time protection is turned off there this morning. Getting into the video game, approaching the markets again like a video game here. We're going to be looking for our play setups. Play setups are coming off of our cheat sheet. If you don't have those printed out, they're on the left-hand side of Discord. Go to the cheat sheet section on the left. You can get printable copies of that in the documentation section as well. If you're starting out with us, you'll have a 5-chart layout like this one, reading from high time frame down to low, reading from left to right, or a 3-chart layout if you are on a lower end machine, on laptop, or just older machine. You will probably need to use a little bit of a little reduced workspace there for yourself. We've got one of the best deals going on there for ALGO. I know 40% doesn't sound like a lot, because you got Apex right now doing 90% off of their all their accounts. So if you want to go grab some Apex accounts, now would be the time to do it. 90% off. Use code ALGOBOX to help out our community there. But also, that 40% off doesn't sound like much, but that is literally better than Black Friday. So we did send out an email on that. Hopefully you guys received the email. Did everybody get the email? If you received the email, can you guys type a 1 in the chat there for me? 2, if you did not, if you're not on our newsletter or haven't done a 2-week free trial with us, you might not have gotten it, but check your email. I'm curious. Did you get the email letting you know that, hey, we've got, this is our first newsletter release. We have never done a newsletter in 10 years. We've not done it, but I continue to get the feedback of, hey, we don't get any reach out from the email. So I'm going to try to keep up with that a little bit more. My team has kind of convinced me that, hey, let's just do the newsletter. People are signing up for it. They want email. I'm a guy where, like, I kind of don't want email. I know there's those kind of people, but at the same time, you kind of do. There are some of those emails that you want, right? And we want to make sure we're providing value to you in those. We want to make sure that there are lessons maybe that you might have missed. We want to go back and pull out some of our best videos, send them over to you guys in the emails as well. And of course, when we do have offers and things, you probably also want to know about that. So our last email was basically an offer email letting you know, hey, did you know that this is better than Black Friday? Black Friday is literally $297 when we do the discount. The most we've ever done was $249 a month. You're literally getting this for $199 a month right now. We're doing this at the beginning of the year here. Valentine's Day, President's Day sale here this month. It expires on Friday, so that's tomorrow. So if you want to get in on that, it's literally $199 a month for 18 months. At the end of 18 months, you own it for lifetime, so you don't have to pay out for forever. You can request a payoff at any time. You can also cancel at any time. So we did need to let you guys know about that as well. So that countdown timer up there at the top, Gold Monthly for 40% off. It should probably say monthly $199 a month, because that's what really people need to know. Anyway, I'm a terrible marketer, but there it is. We will we'll do a better job of that. We'll do a better job trying to be clear and
market has remained pretty
making sure you guys can compare.
Okay, but still
we are currently nerd red over here on the left, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. I'm going to turn on full auto across the 6 instruments Here, nerd 4+2, gold and crude. Our short full auto enigma on.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Kashkar, yeah, so the
top.
Fed is close on both mandates and rates are pretty
All
close.
right. Where's the other? Here. So up top here, I'm running what we call side to side. You'll learn that in the 8-day boot camp. If you have not looked at the Dream Panel pack, that is also going to be unlocked for you. Again, it is gold for that monthly. However, at the end, if you do a payoff at the end of it, right now with this plan, you're also going to get the Dream Pack unlocked for you at the end of that 18-month cycle. So you won't have that initially. You will have the standard Enigma bot. But if you want the Dream Panel with Super AO and the filtering, that will come at the end once you have paid off. Or if you are a lifetime member, if you decide to buy lifetime, that will be included right now during this offer. So through tomorrow midnight, hopefully that's helpful to you. And Apex is doing 90% off. So you got that combo. Get the ALGO box for your code there, get 90% off there, and then hook it up with ALGO box, $199 a month, and paid off there in months or ahead of time if you want to unlock it. And you'll unlock that bonus immediately. You don't have to wait for the 18 months, obviously. If you wanted to pay it off, you can get that unlocked on day one. All right, get that out of the way. We still have 15 minutes till the US Open. And I saw this beautiful Super Enigma up there. That was a little bit too early for me. Was wishing I had gotten to the charts there this morning. Was planning on being here at 8:30. Let's see. It kind of avoided that one.
Divergence down.
And that's in a
NQ
weird
on the 9.
spot. Markup prior to this really nice one there. We had an Enigma cadence of 2. Yep. So we had kind of some Enigma clustering. That one's a winner. That one's a winner. That one is questionable on that one, but I would say officially that one pushed back behind that Enigma there. So we have a cadence of 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, again, get through the 8-day boot camp there, and then there's a specific video around cadence, or if you want to search for that, go to our documentation area over here, and in docs, go up here to the top, and we'll type in cadence, Enigma cadence. And our documentation is also highly visual, so try to make this so that it's not boring. We spent over 3 years now building out the documentation area. Everything here is fully documented, all the parameters, all the settings, and then how to put it all together. We've laid it out where you get the fundamentals, the start there. We kind of talk about how to get started, then fundamentals, then we go into the strategies, putting them all together. But these are going to be visual, and then at the end, you've got videos. We got short videos, longer videos for those. So if you're heading to the documentation there, you want to know about the cadence we're talking about there. We have a cadence of 2, which is perfect for the morning. And then that third one, boom, big winner there. Let's measure this down to its low. That called 193 tick down move there off of that super moon. Ends up being super because we got the ready to D right on it. Let's clear up the charts here. Control R, remove all drawing objects. We'll get set up here for day.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
I'm gonna do the same on my MACV chart. Control R, remove drawing objects.
Connection lost.
No, don't be losing connects now. Come on. What time is it? 9:19. Still got about 11 minutes till the US Open. A little headshot there. I'm hearing buyers step in. Currently, nerd is red. We have green arrow. So 2-step filtering. We've got nerd red, arrow green. So they're opposed to one another right now. I want to see if those get lined up. I'm gonna really try to be specific in my trades here this morning because I got some to make up for. I've had a couple red days, and yeah, so I'm kind of gonna make sure head in the game. And don't want to turn it into some revenge trading thing, but I am mentally prepared for there to be kind of an easy day. I'm hoping that today's the cadence of an easy day. I'm going to be closing out my losers quickly and trying to be on sides with target 2 scenarios here. Also, because I've gone up one time frame to the 6s, that should also help me for larger trades, because that's what I am basically looking for to make up for a pretty big red day for me yesterday. Was not fun. And funny enough, I don't say funny, but literally, if I go back and watch the tape here, we knew it was difficult. Like my first trade yesterday, I think at first 2 red, then I come back in and I green it twice, and I think we end up red and then green. Like, okay, cool. And then right about this point, I'm sitting at about 5K on the day. You know, the pressure of the live stream, feeling like I need to be out there, whatnot. Continued to trade, and then end up turning into a big red day. Over trading. Do not overtrade. Do not overstay your welcome. Some wild move could occur. Yesterday's wild move was this one right here. This right here. I mean, that got me. That was like, and I could have just stopped out. Could have just stopped out on the first. It was a DCR. It was a great DCR. I go back. I played it again. I was just like, dude, there's plenty of opportunity to have closed out that position. And then just this massive run up. Too far, and it just nastified me. Then we got this massive dropout later in the day, and this beautiful play setups the rest of the day. But that section there, and it kind of came early. It was a perfect 940 to 950 reversal, and it just never looked back. Anyway, so just kind of letting you guys know the way that I'm currently thinking, trying to get set up here for the day. And again, I'm not trying to like hit it all back in one day. I doubt that's going to happen unless today just turns out to be some, you know, crazy amazing day. But if I get the opportunity for some big plays, if the volatility kicks up or stays up, then I want to be on sides. Now, the way to get the best plays here, if I have the nerd plus the arrow with me, those two things, then I'm looking for T2 scenarios. Off of the 6s, it's probably going to be like a 40 and a 60 or target 1, target 2. I might be conservative still though and play like a 40-50 with a runner. It's kind of my mental plan on the 6s.
About Fed staff research were just another step to try to
get it. You guys got the email? That's awesome. Let's see. If you didn't get the email, there is a newsletter sign up there on the bottom of the website as well. We don't talk about that too much because honestly, I don't send out emails. However, we will be doing more emails around that kind of stuff. I think AI has made that a little bit easier to disseminate that type of information as well. You know, for myself, I got a big family, you know, got 4 kids, elderly parents, all that kind of stuff. So I do try to make sure that I prioritize that a lot. I don't do a lot of business. You know what I'm saying? We come in, press the buttons, play the game, and we go on about our business, which actually I think is what all traders really want to do. But I'm doing a disservice to the business side of ALGO. It really is the best tool in the world. I've looked around.
That's coming from Netanyahu.
There's nothing like it out there to be able to combine the most powerful structures with multi-harmonics, fib dots, with multi-fib, Elliott wave, all combined for your structures. Then RTFA. I don't know that I could ever play without the tool again. I might just do something else if I didn't have ALGO, because trading without ALGO, I would just that. Let's see. I want to check out that arrow. We are outside the fib, or outside the fiddle zone here, and we are floating out of it back and forth a lot. Let me zoom back one level here so you can see this. Look how often we're coming outside of the fiddle zone right now. So I hope this kind of keeps up. I hope this is indicative of what the day brings, where we have those great play opportunities. We are starting to kind of squeeze in a little bit, but the open is coming here in about 6 minutes. So hopefully that opens up the opportunities. Again, we have the P point in the open line up above us. I'm going to, since I've got the open in line of sight here, I just want to make it very clear to myself as we approach that area, what we kind of call the nope. Open, we put the in at the beginning, and it's a nope. I really don't want to take plays, or just know that plays can kind of get ruined in here. If I'm going to take a play, it needs to be a quick scalp. Scalps here on the 6s will be larger. That's another advantage of me kind of moving up to the 6s. I think that will be. Now, the disadvantage is I'm going to be missing out on lower time frame plays. There's going to be stuff that is happening down below that I might not be able to participate in, but I do want to try to take advantage of the extra volatility that's been coming in recently. And if that continues from through today and tomorrow, then I should be able to hopefully pick up some big ticks. Big ticks, big ticks.
Could be a boost to productivity in the next 5 to 10 years.
All right, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's see, how much capital do you deploy on ALGO bots? So generally speaking, 50K per instrument. And that's not like 50Ks on creator funding programs. We're talking about 50K just capital, where you can basically play 50 contracts.
Cash Guy says
on
about
normal AI discount brokers
though, with strong guardrails against giving access of confidential data.
Let's see. Miss any other questions? Rolling back up there, and we go over that in the program as well. Like suggested, you'll actually see it in the Lunchbot. Like there's a little blurb of text in the notes section on Lunchbot that says, you know, the suggested is a 50K account, and there's a whole slew of reasons for that. Now, mind you, that did not take into account micros. Micros came in later, so you can kind of do a tenth of that, but you have to take into account the extra commissions on that. So if you were going to play micros and you're thinking, okay, well, I'll do a tenth of that from the 50K, I'll do 5K. You probably want to add a bit more because of commissions. So maybe 7 to 10K if you're playing micros. Does that make sense? Peace and blessings. Thanks, Keith. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Kashi. Captain Rex. Good morning, good morning.
Cash Guy says,
Seren, great to see you.
Stable coin can do beyond
Crossbow. What's up, David?
Other similar services already offer.
I see Alpha in here. Good morning. Okay, we've got we just shifted back to red. We've got red and red here. 8.2. I'm tempted to jump in on that 8.2 short right there. They're slicing through it. We are about 2.5 minutes. The US Open. I'm going to heat this real quick. Right back.
Double Delta NQ on the 34.
Okay, we're right before the open here.
Imbalance.
Okay, could take that dot there after the ready DD. Basically take this area as a headshot zone. But we are about 30 seconds from the US Open here. So I'm gonna see how we open here first. Generally, I like to standard op, put on hands for the first 5 minutes. Let's see how she opens here. Good morning, Jiva.
10 seconds.
Double delta NQ on the 6. Divergence of bid on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 6.
Market on
Lower
open
bands
balance,
touch
S&P
NQ on the
500, a
34.
sell side of 123 million, Nasdaq 100, sell side 3 million, Dow 30, sell side 2 million, Mag 7 flat.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Let's see, Hassa, Mildine, Onzi, 3741. Good morning. Can you ask you giving now the Mac V is red/green? Are we taking majority to be red and go for it being red day? Nerd and favorable are red. Oh, it does not anticipate the entire day. No, it's not giving you. It's the right now. Have you been through the 8-day boot camp yet? Highly recommend you get to the 8-day boot camp. It'll make a lot more sense.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
You care about what's happening right now. Okay, that's so tempting. So tempting. I'm gonna try not to take trades here for that first 5 minutes, but that is a perfect play set up there. Super AO. We got a 6 over here on the right for the pivot as well. Yeah. Okay. Wish I wouldn't. Okay. Well, let me just kind of get a measurement here. Again, I'm playing with these 6s here. Look at that. That is 112 ticks. And that dropped down to the green dot. So holding to the opposing signal would have been 112 there. So I need to kind of start getting you know, an eyeball estimate for myself here. That blue dot, how far did that run up there? 148 ticks.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
So here on the 6s, like this might be the 100 tick chart. Might be starting to call it the 100 tick chart here. They're like our normal plays here are pushing 100 ticks each.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 6. Touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
So bears were able to hold just a simple cipher right there. I say simple. A cipher is not simple. That is a
housing. Interest rates may be part of that, but so are zoning and material and labor costs.
You know, each cipher has 5 components to it. BRZ. But you know, simple in our terms.
On the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Okay, nerd, back to red here.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Back to your question, Haas. Oh, we got an Enigma. Okay, I'm going to take the first Enigma here that I've seen. Let's see.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Okay, so that Enigma is not working out. Going to add one more time here. Going to take half as we come to the POE. And targets filled. All right, trade number 1, 2K on the play off of the Enigma. Again, a little sticky there. It did technically come back, stop out. Should have done a 2-try scenario there. Could have been a bit bigger if I had been able to, well, if it had gone straight to target. But had to take off half just to play that safely there. Pretty easy Enigma there. Waited through, didn't quite wait a full 5 minutes, but it's 9:34 there. So, you know, pretty close. About a minute early. They're on that. Wave is 29. Oh, yes. I'm still on 34 over there. Thank you for that reminder. Okay, this is getting very tight in here.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Look at the 89. 89 is coiling up.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
So Trump has arrived at the Board of Peace meeting. We do have a live video on the feed, just slightly further down, also on the calendar as well.
The Board of Peace meeting.
2-finger NQ divergence on the 34. NQ on the 9.
Watching Bible prophecy open up before our eyes.
34.
Okay, Super AO getting cut through there, so that does tell us that currently bears in control here. Red and red.
Enigma long lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands short
Enigma
34.
If we're going to be getting two Enigmas in a row here today.
Double delta NQ on the 9. 2-finger NQ on the 34.
Beautiful, and targets filled. Let's go, let's go. All right, I am loving the sixes. All right, I'm loving the sixes. I'll take it.
NQ on the 8, NQ on the 6.
Loving the sixes already. Think it was the right decision to go up a bit here because those were big ticks. We pulled some big ticks out of those.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Delta shift here.
NQ on the 9.
Let's see. Where would the re-entry be? Right here.
NQ on the 6.
There's a pink dot. I'll go toe in the water. Okay, they just switched dotted. Bull stepping in hard there, adding on the red dot here. Red dot again. Red dot reiterated. Gonna have to pull half as it came against. Deuce.
Upper bands touch NQ on the
Okay, Bull's making a stand here to the top of the channel. Missed my ad on the channel. I have to pull half at POE again. Deuce. Still strong sell there, so I'm hoping this isn't some kind of crazy Bull stepping into lay a smackdown here.
2-finger NQ on the 89. Fib dot NQ on the
dot,
6.
add on the dot. We're at neutral.
Divergence down NQ on the
pull half as we come to POE. Add on cross. Trying to maximize the play. Add on cross one more time. Oh, might have been caught on being a little greedy there. Could have gotten my 50 ticks.
Kashkari says, I do not take the national debt into account in setting short-term interest rates. That is a fiscal policy issue.
Bands touch NQ on the 34.
They're going to have to half up there.
AI investment is probably driving up the neutral rate.
Enigma short on the NQ3. Fib dot NQ on the 6.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Lower bands.
No, get that blue dot out of there. Switch dot. Come on, drop it.
NQ on the 34.
Drop it. Switch dot. Beautiful.
NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 6.
All right, pull half at the green.
Touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Enigma long on the GC2.
Gonna flatten all on the bots. Bots up 5K. Again, it has been crazy lately. Bots up, full auto off, full
divergence down.
Flatten all there. Okay.
Oh. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands
Super AO.
on the 34.
Super AO can save me on this one here.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
PCR over on the right.
NQ3.
Into a power PRZ, pull off half as we touch my POE, mitigate risk. He ticks.
Fib dot NQ on the 9.
100 ticks. Let's go. 10K on the day. Let's go. Super AO for the hero play. Let's go. Let's go. All the way down to touch on the white line again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lots of speed there. The volatility's up. It was a great decision to move to the 6s for today just because of the volatility. Volatility is way up. Bots closing out already at 5K. They're doing their job. That's, again, this is way outlier, folks. Like, whatever is happening right now in the markets, this has not been normal activity. This is super high volatility stuff. If this is stuff you need to practice in, if you're going to play this type of environment, you have to have put in your practice. You have to have gotten your reps. This is not normal, okay? This is not something that... it's not going to come natural. You're going to have to practice. This is where you play the game a lot and you get good. So for these kind of days, or you don't have to play these kind of days. You can just be like, okay, just wait till the day is an easier day. But you know, that's a great way to open up the day there. 9:41. We're coming up on 9:40 to 9:50 reversal time. 5.7.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Okay, I want to watch this dot. If it cracks, then bears will maintain control.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
Bulls making a stand there.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34.
Divergence on the 9s over on the right. You see it? Red arrow.
Enigma long on
neutral.
The
Red and red. Here we go. Looking for the next play here. I'm going to just toe in the water here as we start to break this shark. Like it's going to appear. We are. And I'll grab another 50 bag. Just on a little toe in the water there.
34.
Piercer.
Lower bands touch and
coming back. Seuss. Just trying to maximize the move. Let's see. Seuss.
Enigma short on the YM2. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Ooh, that's an 8.9 here. Could be getting caught in a trap. We might see a bounce here. 8.9 on... Shoot. I saw that afterwards.
Fib.NQ.
Aye.
Divergence
red dot
on the
9. Divergence. Seuss. So fast.
Enigma short on
yeah,
the
bulls could make a play out of that. Look at that. Oh, I missed that. I totally missed that. Don't do what I just did right there. My goodness. Super AO for the ad.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
I'm going to take a loss here.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 6.
Pulled it before even the POE. Too dangerous. If the bulls want to make some wild play right here. 9:45. Where they can pull those crazy reversals.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Dot, see if it holds or cracks. Cracked. Okay, I'm add to position.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
I'm going to see the next bear hold.
Fib.Enigma long on the NQ9.
Okay, bull holding dot. Bull taking control of the area. Super AO going for it.
Fib.NQ on the 34.
Headshot over on the right. Wow, they just blasted through it. Just blasted through that headshot like it wasn't even there. 13.9 mega late nates. They are pushing.
Upper bands touch NQ long on the NQ3. Upper bands touch NQ on the 8.9.
Red dot.
Upper bands
after the mega late nate. They're gonna push me to go full.
Double delta
and fake and drop it. Come on.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Nope. Crack that dot. Crack it. Switch dot. Thank you. Oh, I'm at my max. Is it 4-4? Oh, it's because I already got to play there.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Go to.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Touch NQ on the 89.
Okay, we touch my POE.
On the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34. Touch NQ on the 81.
Drop in. Give me 50. Thank you. I'll take 50 and I'll take it all the rest right there. 35K. Big play. Big play. Let's go. Big play. Let's go. Yudge. 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 Yudge.
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Looking for the continuation here.
Short on the Y.
Still hearing them drill. I'm going to toe in here on the 5-7. Oh, didn't fill me. Oh, you're locking up right now? Nope.
Kashkari says, I'm not sure the Fed could shrink the balance sheet without fundamental changes. Okay. Unfortunate lockup there. And so I closed out a lot of my charts there up top. So wanted to get this back online as quickly as possible there.
NQ on the 5.
Okay, we're coming back down here. I'm going to close out as that comes down to my spot here. Need to reassess where we are here. Where are we at? 35 and some change plus ES. Well, it's not really ES, but the bots up 5. And let's see, looking at my P&L graph here, we at 40. We're at 40K on the day. All right, let's keep going here. Again, super high volatility plays here today. Kind of thought that we might get that candy day. Let's go. That's an Enigma. I'm going full position on the 10.3 Enigma with a 5.5. I'm hearing buyers step in, trying to add to maximize the play.
Upper bands touch,
and that's 40. Am I getting too greedy? I'm holding out for a 50. There's my 50. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I am loving the 6s. Are you loving the 6s? I'm loving the 6s. I'm loving the 6s. I'm just saying. I'm loving the 6s. I may never go back. I'm just kidding. The market is super high volatility right now. But, I mean, Enigmas, just knocking them out of the park all day. These 100-tick plays, almost all of them right now, just because the market is this hot. Okay, this don't get used to this. That's 129 ticks. That's 122 ticks. Okay, don't get used to this crazy wildness. I mean, it could be here to stay. It just depends on if Trump going to be president forever. There's a question. I keep hearing this rumor that it's like
Trump will be the last president. He's gonna have 17 terms or whatever.
At the top of the hour because US penny themselves changed.
Apparently there's like ways to make that happen because we're in wartime, blah blah blah. That's why he started up the whole
Index to a primary
Department of Defense instead of Department of Defense, Department of War, and so if we're during a wartime, then he can maintain presidency. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that stuff? Any thoughts? Double delta shift. I mean, this should be. I mean, are they gonna make me press it right here? I'm hearing buyers on the tape still here. I'd like them to kind of let off. I mean, that's a DDSR here on the 6s. I mean, I don't play the 6s that often here, but I mean, every single play here is just it's a masterpiece. So I mean, I gotta give it a shot. Let's see if this dot cracks. The dot holds, and I gotta kill it. Oh, it cracked. Cool. Let's see. Am I gonna get him grab another 50 bag? There's 35. Oh. That's a triple shift now. Oof. Okay, so we could have a double move up here. Can I get 50 first? Yeah, I'll take it. All right, y'all. This is too easy. This is too easy. This is like taking candy from a baby. Hold on. Like, come on. DDSR? DDSR. You don't know what that is? Double delta shift reversal. Two of them sitting side by side. So easy, so visual. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. Normally about a 75 tick opportunity there. I grab a 50 bag out of it. No problem. Gartley, are you gonna hand me this cake? Are you gonna hand me cake?
Double delta NQ on the 5.
I should have slapped that one. I'm so far up on the day, I should have just slapped that one too. Candy Day, break of the shark and the diamond. Bears in control. HMD. Ah, missed my entry.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Okay, here comes the cipher test for the Bears. Okay, Bears did not hold that. Okay, Bulls taking over control right here. Can you see it? How do we know? They just cracked right through, right? If the Bears were going to maintain control, they would have had to hold that area. That is a 13 right there. Big Bull just stepped in right there. It shows 300, but it's probably more.
Divergence down NQ on the 34.
Stepping, divergent, trying, divergent cross up top here. And there's my dot on the low time frame. I'll slap it.
Fib dot NQ on the 5. Upper bands touch
30. We crack the dot. Delta shift. Looking for a Seuss to add. Seuss.
Enigma short on
Enigma. Add to position. DDSR.
Fib dot NQ on the 5. Fib dot NQ on the 9.
Or
dot NQ on the 5.
Ooh, dot held. Okay, let's hoping that dot would break there. Bull's still trying to maintain control of this area.
The 34. Dot NQ on
the dot, add to position. Last spot to potentially add. Please hold. Yes. Okay. Bears might be able to slap that down. The red dot did not get cracked.
Fib dot NQ on the 9.
Got a red dot over on the right.
On the 5. Fib dot NQ.
Bulls trying to maintain it. Green dot still holding. PRZ cross. Nope. All right. I'm going to take half. Nope. I'm going to take my loss there. We cracked through that spot there. To pull off half there.
DCDM NQ on the 5.
Bulls doing their wild child thing there. Split, cross, reversal, SCR. Come on. Drop it. SCR. Drop me back down. Do it. Let me hear some sellers.
Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Get out of here, Bull. There's your dot to crack. Crack it. There you go. And there's my 50 bag again. Let's go. Let's go.
Delta NQ on the 5.
All right. Little dip. Little dip. Add to the rip. Up over 50K on the day. Let's go. It was a high volatility day. We anticipated it appropriately and executing on it quite well. Got some good sleep last night. Made sure we got some coffee in the tank. Some days you just feel it. Can you feel it? I can feel it. You didn't get email, Martin?
It's been 5 minutes time.
Let's see.
At the top of the hour, we get the US pending home sales change month over month for January. Forecast.
Let me see if I can pull a title.
Minus 3%. And the pending homes index saw a prior read of 71.8. We also get the Eurozone consumer.
Kashi, can you get him a
forecast minus 12? On
Can you get the title? What was the title for that email? Can you post the title of the email so he can do a search? I just want to make sure our newsletter is actually working. It's our first test, our first foray into the email newsletter area. So I want to make sure you guys
Upper bands touch
get it. Okay. Oh, look at that power headshot, super power headshot with a super AO. Yeah, please.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Super power headshots. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not one of these. Not one of these. Don't we one of these. What is this? What is this nonsense? Get that out of here. Get me off that. Get me out of that P point. Coming up fast. Don't think it's gonna last. Being cautious. I'm gonna go ahead and take half there at my POE. Not gonna get crazy with it. Deuce. Delta shift there. Key point almost being touched here. Cross, add to position.
Double delta NQ on the 9. Divergence down NQ on the 34.
Key point floater.
Divergence down NQ on the 34. Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Oh, green dot. Here's a test for the bulls. Can they hold that dot? For me, I'm hoping they don't.
Fib dot NQ on the 9.
I'm going to pull half as we touch POE here just to be cautious. There's my almost. I'm going to hold it out for 100 ticks. Let's go. Going to grab me 100. Add on the red dot.
Double delta.
Come on, bears. Hold that dot. Oh, they didn't hold the dot. Okay, bears are not fully in control here. So it really is just going to be a 2T.
Fib dot NQ on the 9.
2T. All right, I'm going to close it out 50. Getting a little bit too crazy there. I could just starting to feel the maybe not. Maybe not. Starting to feel the maybe nots. There was a 181 tick. I'm sorry, 181 contract buy there. What time was that? A couple minutes ago at 24,900. Let's see if they defend that. 24,900 block order. That's massive. 181. Normally don't really care about this, but that's 181 that somebody decided to drop in on
US pending home sales change.
24,900. 24,900 right here.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
So looks like he's getting borked there. Power headshot.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Do a dot.
NQ on
Blue dot. Alright, I'll close it. Nope. I was trying to get ganky with it. Trying to get ganky. Red dot. I'm going to go one more time. Bears just holding the position area now.
Lower bands touch NQ on the Lower
minus
bands touch
0.8%, minus 0.
And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful.
The index at 70.9.
Headshot. So fast. Again, fast favors the
Eurozone data.
pop quiz. What?
Lower bands
Who's been paying
touch
attention?
NQ on the
Fast favors the...
Lower
what do I
bands
say?
touch NQ on the 34.
Leading index change minus 0.2%, minus 0.2%. In line with
Get extra
expectations.
points if you do it as an emoji. The Bears. That's right, Mezzy.
Enigma short on the NQ5.
The Bears. Fast favors the Bears. That's right. All right, we got an Enigma right there. I am not going to take this right now. This thing has moved down so far. We are up over 50K here. What's our time? It's at 10 a.m. here, okay? Remember, there's some big buyer right here, like a monster. Let's see, do we need these other levels? We don't. Control R. Yes, all right. The only thing I really want to... Right now, what's important is what's going to happen with this guy. There's a big guy right here. And now somebody just bought 50, 75. Okay, there's a bunch of buying right here.
It says we have to make a meaningful deal with Iran.
Okay, big guys right there. And look, I mean, big guys. Okay, big guys. A 75, a 49. Okay. They're big guys in here. All right.
Touch NQ on the
Just
34.
aware. All right, hyper aware. There's some big boys. And then they came right back to him. So are they going to just let him out? You would need to see
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib dot NQ
some big
on
bear
the
step
5.
if they were. Okay, blue dot. Are they going to hold it?
Fib dot NQ on
Switch dot. That is a switch dot short. Broken. Okay, so bears have
Double
zero
touch
control
NQ on
here.
the 5.
Full
Divergence
bull.
down NQ on the 9.
Full bull here.
Bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
10:02. Got 8 minutes till coffee time. Big guy right there. So he wants to run 250, right? So let's do a measure on it. Where's 250? Okay, so he wants to get up there. And we got a big bull 1000 level on the optimized range as well. Just stepped in there at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. they stepped. Right, you see that?
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
1000 level. Oops, wrong chart. This one. Right there. Look, it's exactly 1000, right? That's your 1000 lot. Big guys are coming in right there, right? Big guy stepped in on the line, comes up into the red zone, came up fast. I am going to take a short on that. I know it seems crazy. Right here at the open, they might just continue to buy that open like crazy. I understand that. Right in front of their spot here, double ready DD with a super AO. I wish my entry was up a little bit higher.
NQ on the 34.
See if they come back and test that prior close one more time here.
Two finger NQ on the 30.
Thank you very much.
Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Okay, $400 superstition here. They cracked the dot.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Whoa.
Two finger NQ on the 34.
Wait for it. E point. Are they going to buy it?
Double delta NQ on the 5.
All right, I'm going to buy that. Let's see. Can I get mine? Yes! Got it! Y'all, you can't say I didn't take a long. You can't say I didn't take a long. I took that one right there, grabbed a 20 tick bag.
I grabbed a 20 bag on a long. Come on. Can we get some bulls in the chat? Can we get some bull emojis in the chat? Let's get some bull emojis in the chat. I also have some other good news. So Apex tells me, like, basically we're so close. We were like
over maybe
10 accounts away. If we sell 10 more, I say we sell, but if you guys use the code ALGOBOX 10 more times, we're at their threshold. All right, he's going to give us some giveaway accounts. So tomorrow on Friday, we will have Apex accounts to give away tomorrow. I forgot I got that note from them yesterday.
On the NQ5.
And so we'll have some Apex accounts. We'll be doing an Apex account giveaway tomorrow. So won't that be fun? That's exciting. But please keep using our code there so we can do more account giveaways. That'll be fun. All that kind of good stuff here makes the live stream a bit more lively. You know what I'm saying? Apparently we were too under threshold. I don't know. We weren't. I don't know. Our guys were not pushing enough. Anyway, whatever. We're like, oh well, you don't get enough. Not getting enough sales there for it. But okay, just use code ALGOBOX. All right, just use code ALGOBOX. Help us out so we can do some giveaways too. Right? It ain't fair, man. All these other places, they got tons to give away. We at least need to get on the board, right? We need to be able to have some fun giveaways. So hook it up. 90% off right now at Apex. They said we were like 10 away. So he's going to give it to us, but technically, come on. We need 10 more accounts. Somebody needs to hook it up. If you're going to use Apex, may as well use code ALGOBOX anyway, right? You bought a bunch of 90% off using the best code ALGOBOX. Awesome, Josh. Thanks for doing that. Not playing the way you do, but I made 200. Thank you. Awesome. Love to hear it.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right. Enigmas. Perfect in there again. All right. We're right back here to where the big guy, right? I expect that the big guy is going to defend his position here.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
I'm tempted to grab it, but I just don't want to see somebody work against him.
Touch NQ on the 34.
Let's see, but I'm tempted to take a long right here. We just came all the way back to strong sell. Very difficult, but we should see a little bounce there. Yeah, and he may completely pick this up right there. Yeah, okay, I thought so. So I wouldn't fault you if you took that. Like, that was why it was important for us to draw that spot right there. Was a hot spot, right? And perfect. Absolutely perfect. Mega Late Nate goes up right there. If you don't know what a Mega Late Nate is, go to docs.algoboxpro.com right here. Go to the top here. I'm going to type in Mega Late.
Says we do have some work to do.
There he is. Mega Late Nate. Okay, Mega Late Nate. There's the topic. Takes us straight to it. What is Mega Late Nate? We're talking about the sweat. We're talking about the play. You got visuals. You got videos. Go check that one out. Know how we could have basically easily probably taken that one right there. The up move off of it was 98 ticks to the upside.
Bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta
on that bounce.
NQ on the 34. NQ on the
another spot.
Enigma short on the NQ5.
Bounce. Look at them. Grab that real quick. Look at that. Okay, that's a stop hit, right? Stop and buy. Okay, they hit stops. Boom, and buyer steps in right behind it to suck those right back up. Did he make his target? Man, look at that. To the tick. He said he wanted to make his money. That's what he said, right? I don't know if he got enough to dump up in there, but that's the open lines. Also probably probably smoked that. Another Enigma going to target. Easy day here.
Iran
but I am
Russia-related sanctions.
I don't know. I have
Again, the US updates Russia-related sanctions.
I have kind of exhausted the energy in the tank there. Yeah, what are we at? Yeah, about 30 seconds till 10:10. I mean, non-stop greens. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a look at that P&L. Beautiful P&L graph. I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there while I grab a coffee.
Eurozone consumer confidence late here,
and it's over. It's like, again, we're over 55K here. If you're wondering why, that is the bots as well. So bot account along with it.
Put that right up here.
Lower
so
bands
people
touch NQ on the 34.
take a gander. I'll run it. We'll
Lower
cover
bands
that up
touch
there.
NQ on the
About
34.
right there for right now. All right, I'm gonna grab that coffee here, and yeah, then we'll. I mean, we may as well keep going at this point, dude. It's just the market's handing out candy. It's a candy day. Let's type some candy hype in the chat. Everybody spam candy in the chat. I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna spam it over there. Let me see. I'm gonna
NQ
connect
on
it.
the 5. J hook long NQ on the 5.
Trump says, I don't think it would be
Fib.NQ
necessary
on
to
the
send
5.
soldiers to fight. So this is in relation to a headline Trump did
Fib.NQ
make
on the
previously
9.
about Gaza, saying
Fib.NQ on the
Trump
5.
says he's committed to achieving a Gaza that is properly governed and doesn't think it will be necessary to send soldiers to fight.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. 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 Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 9. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30 on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30 on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Two finger NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the NQ5. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ5. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. 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 Fib.NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Trump says now is the
Lower
time for
bands
Iran
touch
to join
NQ
us
on
on
the
a
34.
path to peace. Iran must make a deal or bad things will happen.
Fib.NQ on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34.
Silent, no sound to make it. Look on high, no surprise. All of your dance, they hold the line. Thinking about
In 10 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, we get the EIA weekly natural
Low
gas
impact
change
news on the
forecast as a
34
draw of
member
149
speaks.
BCF on the prior
Low
draw of
impact news event
249
natural gas
BCF.
storage.
We're also expecting comments from Fed's Goolsbee, who's giving opening remarks at a conference on financial crises in conjunction with the Yale Program on Financial Stability and the Chicago Fed. No indication whether a text or Q&A is expected. We do have a live video though, it's pinned to the calendar. We'll get it out on the feed as well.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34, fib.NQ on the 5. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34, double delta NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 9. Divergence of bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower 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 bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ5. Double delta NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
So in 5 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, we do get the US weekly EIA natural gas change. Forecast for a draw of 149 BCF on the prior draw of 249 BCF.
Double
Also
delta
expecting
NQ
comments
on
from
the
Fed
5,
Goolsby,
on the 5.
who's giving opening remarks at a conference on financial
NQ
crises
on the 9.
in conjunction with Yale program on
Enigma
financial
short on the
stability and the
NQ5.
Chicago Fed. No indication whether a text
Double
or
delta
Q&A is
NQ on the
expected
9.
from Goolsby in just
Fib.NQ
less
on
than
the
5 minutes time
34.
now, but we do have a live video on the feed.
Double delta NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 5.
One minute remaining for the EIA natural gas change.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Ten seconds.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Withdrawal
Lower
of
bands touch
144
NQ on the
BCF,
34
withdrawal
on the
of
double delta and
144
lower bands
BCF
touch
compared to the
NQ on the
expected draw
34.
of 149 BCF. Seeing some weakness
Fib.NQ on
in
the
natural gas.
34.
Listening to the markets, rhythm as it talks. We're in sync, even if you're offline. Double delta rising, stay aligned. Who would have thought the trading could be done by telepathy? The candles are rising, my screen's lighting up. What I would do if I had the algorithm, I'd double the delta too. You know just what
Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
We have posted the US EIA weekly natural gas storage reports on the feed for those interested.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 5.
Alrighty then, what a fun candy day today. We were due for one,
NQ on the 9.
and it showed up. I mean, it's handing me candy again here. That is a power headshot. I know I hear buyers. That's the unfortunate part. We know we got that big guy right here. Let's see if we'll have a little pull here. I don't like that they're continuing to press up through that little spot there, but we do have had a pink power headshot right there. Nope, I'm gonna pull half on that. Yeah, green dot coming in right there. I need to see that break if I'm gonna go on it. Okay, I'm gonna add right there, piercing the dot. See if we'll revisit that P point. Nope, I'm gonna take the loss. All right, not gonna get crazy there with it. Let me get settled back in here.
Might be jumping the gun. Need to take a peek around there. Yeah, a little too
Double delta
hyper on the trigger, just being a little bit too easy here this morning. And I mean, I don't want to give any of it back. What do you guys think? Knowledge Hub. Prop firm challenge still on. Where have you been, Knowledge Hub? Where you been, bro? Where you been? When was the last time you've been hanging out here with us? Been a while. You're over there like, you still doing that? Like, what? Where you been, bro? Where you been? Oh, and it did. We got the dropout. It was perfect. I don't want to say it was perfect, but it worked.
Keep in mind, Fed schools.
Got a crack of the shark there. Again, they
live video on the feed.
We got the bull who wants to run it up here. They came close once. Did we come twice? No. They're under the open. They literally touch the open. Back to P point again there.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. NQ on the 5.
Someone had asked, it said, is the $199 a month right now for our offer, is it only for the first month? No. You know, I didn't think about making that.
Delta NQ on the 5.
Didn't realize I needed to make that clear. Was that not clear for anybody else? Alpha Prime. Liquidity Green. Yeah. Awesome. Love to hear it. Let's see. Derek's start for the first month, then it goes back to over 300. No. $199 a month for 18 months on that current offer. Again, better than Black Friday. We have let's see, zoom back out to right here. Yeah, it's 40% off. Why is that so small? I think we kind of optimize this for mobile, maybe. Okay. But yeah, that 40% off, I know it doesn't sound like much because when you're like, well, we're at Apex is 90% off right now. You know, anyway, the main thing is you're getting it for $199 a month for 18 months, and then you own it for life. Literally all the bells and whistles, and you're getting the Platinum Dream Pack unlocked with that offer. So probably something that you would want to jump into because yeah, we don't do that. Black Friday is $249. It says somewhere in the purchase process.
Delta NQ on the 5.
Yeah, no, it's $199 a month every month, not just the first month. Double ready DD here. I mean, I want to slap at this again. I'm gonna do it. I don't remember how many contracts I went on that last one. Shoot. Need to go +1 here. The concern is that we do have that. We got that target right up above us. We're at the open line.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
That dot needs to crack. If it holds, I'll kill it.
NQ on the 9.
Okay, we're cracking through it. Good deal. Okay, I'm going to Seuss right there.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
$40. Again, remember looking for 50 on T1 on the 6s here. that was 50.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Little half there at the bottom of the bat.
Enigma long on the ES1.
Deuce. Trying to just maximize the play.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Nope, back to POE. Okay. That's all right. Moving the P&L up there. Could have gotten a little more out if I'd gone ahead and just pulled it out fully on the bat there, but being a little cautious here, coming back, sitting down at the desk again. Not fully ahead in the game there, but that is pretty simple. Two ready TDs right next to each other. I'm pretty much going to try to scalp one of those almost every single time, or at least a T1. And remember, T1 here is a bit bigger. We've moved up to, oh wait, this is on the 5s. Oh, my system crashed earlier. Whoa. We crashed and I didn't come back and put it on the 6s. I am making that shift right now. Market is it's a little slower here, so hopefully this doesn't back me there. Let's see. Calculating, going to the 6s. Do you run your bots overnight? No. Why would anybody do that? Let me ask you something. Do you run a business? If you ran a business, like you got employees, would you trust your employees standing next to the cash register all night, unattended, not watching them, no cameras on, no guardrails, no manager? You know, the bots are just employees, in my opinion. That's the way that I approach things. I'm not going to sit there and let a bot run overnight unattended. That's nonsense. And the people who are pretending that kind of stuff, I mean, there's groups out there that play the game like, oh look, I was just out all day on my boat and it's just doing all the work for me. Da 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 da. Yeah. Go listen to the nightmare stories afterwards. Oh shoot. Did hang. Okay. I was worried about that. Make sure you disconnect before you make changes like that. I think I'm just too excited. We're well up on the day, over almost 60K on the day. Windfall day here, and I want to say no. Okay, that chart is locked. Okay, let's go test manager and kill. So one of the things about having MacVU there, like that chart, while it says NQ, remember on MacVU, anything that has MacVU in it, it's got 4 data feeds locking into this chart. So people don't fully understand like what is going on with the technology on that. But if you think about it, you probably could figure it out, right? MacV Ultimate is the nerd, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. Well, how do you think I get that information, right? That means that there's 4 data feeds feeding that chart. When you try to change that chart and markets are moving and you've got 4 instruments, things can happen, right? So disconnect first, make your change, then reconnect. Don't try to make a bunch of changes like this on the fly, and it's just another one. Sometimes if the market is super slow, not printing a lot of bars, again, I felt like I might have been able to get away with that one, but no. So we'll use it as a moment of example. Kill it in task manager kill. Okay. And I'm going to run the clear cache.bat one more time. And as we come back up this time, I'm going to make sure that I reconnect to the 6s here. Let me log in here. All right, there we go. All right, so chart should be coming back up here. And hey, thanks, Fino. How are you? Hey, Brandon. Mermaid Gardener in the house. Howdy, howdy. Hell no. Yeah, don't change it. Are you saying hell no? Like don't change your charts middle of the day kind of thing? Yeah. So I'm gonna change it now before I connect. Okay, changing to the 6s. Now I'll reconnect. Makes sense. There we go. Okay, wow, they're floating the P point here.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 9. Double advance touch NQ on the 34.
Next news event we have, it's 4 o'clock. Trump is speaking at the close today.
Lower bands touch NQ
12
on the
o'clock.
34.
We have low impact news there at 12. We had 10:30 low impact. 10:10 consumer confidence actually came in there at coffee time while I had grabbed a coffee time there. Okay, candy day on our hands here. 5s or 6s, pretty good there, but I noticed earlier, like I'm sitting there like, why is it having a hard time getting to 50 ticks? I wasn't on the 6s. Oh my goodness. I literally, as I thought, I'm like, surely I didn't, and I'm like, oh, I did. All right, so I was not on the, wasn't on the right one there. That's embarrassing. So I'm thinking I'm on the 6s for the, yeah, almost 60K with the bots. Let's see, did we cross it? Let's see, if I click on summary. Currently 58,800. Max drawdown 40. Yeah, let's just pull the stats. So, hey, look, I took a long, folks. We had a long trade. Can you believe it? Me, the bear. I did get that long. Now the bots also took some longs.
So
This includes bots, but
ECB
I know I took one long trade in there.
ECB
Max drawdown, 4,700, 58K. Look at that profit factor, though.
Yeah, we have posted the link on
Winners were 3.58 times the size of losers. Beautiful stats. And let's look at the bumpy ride there.
NQ on the 9.
Here's the bumpy ride. You do not have to be perfect to be profitable. Anyone who says that they are,
a lot of the comments seem
they're
to be
lying
on
to you.
supervision and regulation.
You're surprised I took a long trade today. You know, it's funny if you roll back the tape to watch it. It was quite funny. It was a $400 superstition play. I had also identified a monster buyer on the tape, and we got a perfect mega late Nate, landed on it, green plus a headshot. It was literally like the perfect combination, and landing in the spot where there was a big guy defending. Yeah, if you roll back the tape on it, it's like you'd be almost silly not to take it. And I was like $400 away from hitting 50K, so it was literally what pushed me over 50K at that moment. Ended up being like $1,000 play.
NQ on the 9.
But I was literally just looking, I was looking for 400, but just it snapped up so quick. And again, I'm on the 6s now, so if you roll back, today's a very important day. I think if you missed today, go back to the beginning of the stream where I prepared for
All about
talking all the way through that, talking about how the targets are going to change. T1 basically becomes like a 50 tick target for your target one, with really 40. But 40s and 50s were basically on for targeting, being able to hold all the way to 50 on a lot of these. And I really think it's almost like 50 really is a T1 scenario here off of the 6s. You're on to silence. Awesome. Oh yeah, so you heard all that. Don't call me Shirley. Wave is 29. Yes, I also did change that. So I'm on the 29 now officially.
And yeah, right into red zone, came out of green zone. I mean, these are, this is just, oh, it's beautiful. It's classic, classic day.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 20.
We were due for one, and this is that cadence thing. Also, rub it in that cadence matters. Go watch that cadence thing. Go into the documentation section, type in cadence, CADENCE, search for it, watch the videos on it. Remember, cadence doesn't just apply to Enigma, also applies at the day level, especially post windfall, and vice versa. I'm going to remove drawing objects here. The clean slate here, that is a big seller, big bear right there, 700s. Where did he start? Right here. Okay, so where does he want to go? He's almost 1,000. I don't know if he's going to make it 250, but I'm going to mark out like a 200, just to be conservative. Maybe 225. Yeah, sure. I don't want to change my default goldenrod.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Okay. I'll probably change that because it'll save me a couple of clicks when I'm marking up bull and bear areas. I don't have to. Well, lately the markets have been moving so much. Can you explain the block order versus a normal contract? One block contracts? No. Block order even part of the market, or is it off market? No.
NQ on the 6.
Block order is just a size thing. So look, here's a block order, and again, it's up to you. You mark that what you want it to be. So these ones with the B, I have them marked. I think I have it set to 10. So anything over 10, yeah. See this one right there? I consider 10 a block order. If they're able to fill 10 at one spot and it doesn't get split, the order doesn't get split.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
And so the one that was earlier today was just a significant block. I mean, the thing was like, I don't remember what was the number. Anybody remember what the number was earlier? It was significant. It was a lot. It was definitely kind of exchange of hand there. Big play there. 181. Okay. It was 181. Yeah, that's just weird. That is, again, I just want to mark up things that happen on the chart that are weird. You can't, like, all these people who are like just playing off of candles and price action and like, oh, you know, supply demand, and actually I would prefer to do supply demand, but most of them, when they say supply demand, they're just drawing up pivots. Yeah, 181 that's huge. But yeah, I wanted to mark that up, and then we had a return to it, and then we had a mega late Nate land on it. I was not gonna not take that trade. It's gonna be almost silly not to pull the trigger type of scenario. And your worst case scenario on one of those, so you stop out behind a cross. But the potential, and I think it ended up running, it was like 100 ticks. It was like 111 tick
lower bands
on the, like on the straight bounce, like straight to it. Okay, double touch of the bowl here. Let's zoom back one level. So right here, double touch of the bowl. You tapped once, divergence. That's twice. We're in this buy zone area, but normally I want to see multiple crosses in here. I have a feeling we might get deeper in here.
until we see multiple crosses. Once you see multiple, and the crosses I'm looking for are AO crosses. I want to see multiple AOs in here. On cross 2 and cross 3 is where I want to start building a position inside of a defense leg zone like that. I mean, I guess you consider 2. First one in it. Horseshoes and hand grenades there. It's close, but no soap. It's really not in there. I'd like to see it in there a little bit farther.
Touch NQ on the 29.
Okay, we are
Enigma short.
red. I'm going to watch for a red arrow. If that red arrow comes in, I will be looking back for a short. Currently, nerd is red. Arrow is green, but we just came outside of the fiddle zone area.
29. Lower bands
Right,
touch
there it is,
NQ
pushing
on
outside the
89.
fiddle zone. You see it? Up into a masher.
On the 29.
Right, so we're in the masher. If I get the red arrow,
NQ on the 29.
that will be my
Upper
spot to
bands
look for the
touch
short. We're at the
NQ on
top of a
20.
channel there. If I get a... I'm basically just looking for that arrow over there on the right. I'd like to see an
Upper
RTFA
bands
event
touch
come with
NQ
it.
on
There's a
the
5.4.
Upper bands
5.4 has
touch
shifted in the
NQ
past.
on the
There's a
9.
divergence.
Put the stop right behind the cross. I'm listening for audio box. I love the boom, boom, boom. Adding more on the
Guys here.
dot. I am at my full position now.
So I'm gonna take a little spot right here.
Hold for deposing signal.
They're pushing hard
Upper
there.
bands touch
but
NQ on the 29.
Not thinking
Upper
so.
bands
There's
touch
30,
NQ
there's
on the
40.
29.
Target failed.
My POE here. Top of the channel. Deuce. Take a late Nate over on the right. There's a 100 tick potential in it. Got the red arrow. 100 tick potential. Whether I can play it appropriately.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay, blue dot.
Fib.NQ
Nope.
on the 9.
Blue dot holding. Very powerful dot. Okay, bulls still holding that. We got a green dot over on the right. Yep, they're pushing it back up to my POE there.
Enigma short. on
Enigma,
NQ6.
add on. Give me that 100. Do it. Okay. Pull half there. Hearing buyers step into it. Yeah, we know we've had some big buyer guys in there. Okay, we just went all the way back to moderate buy. They just pushed past. Okay, the stop on that is right here. It invalidates the Enigma. I'm gonna add a hard stop here. We start to run. I mean, we should go down here, but if we start a run there, I mean, they could do something really crazy. Breaking an Enigma like that, if they start going.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay. Full test.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
The super dot. I'm gonna close it.
NQ on the
I'm
9.
gonna take a little loss there on that. They're going slow. Slow favors the bulls. Okay, and I see Now, multiple green dots. They're holding those so far. Need to let the bears come back and have a test themselves. Here's one test right here. They need to hold that shark. If we're going to go down, that shark needs to hold.
Central to international monetary system, dominates trade, reserves, global borrowing, and payments. Also seeing the US. The Treasury there to auction $89 billion in 3-month bills, February 23rd, settling on it February 26th. Also selling $77 billion in 6-month bills, February 23rd, settling on the 26th. $44 billion in 7-year notes on February 26th.
Okay, shark back. That is a shark tail play. I'm going to go in right there. I am going to add a hard stop. Same deal. I'm not going to let it get away from me here. Stop over the dot.
5-year notes, February 25th, to settle on March.
It decides to go, launch through. I'm not getting crazy here, but there is a potential. Again, I'm looking for the 100. There's a 100 tick opportunity here. That's the only reason I'm taking a slap at that. This spot over here, this is a high time frame opportunity. The low time frame risk is the dot. I'm sorry, risk. So lower time frame risk there. Stop over the dot.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Another dot right here. Let's see if the bears can hold it. If that dot holds, I've got a spot where I could potentially add if I hear sells. I need to hear sellers come in at the P point. There they are. Okay, I heard sellers. Double dot.
From the IMF, they say,
I need to clear this, re-add a stop here, stop going above the double dot.
Over the past decade, the currency markets can be volatile.
$45, $50, $66, $68, $70, $89, 100 ticks. Let's go. Can I come on, 100 tick. Everybody type 100 tick in the chat. 100 tick. 100 tick hype in the chat. Get ready.
Lower bands.
Then we had a double dot.
29.
We had an enigma right there. We had the high time frame. Boom. What did I say? 100 tick opportunity. We got the low time frame risk. Boom. 116 ticks before we start closing out there. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Up over 65K on the day with me plus bots. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. It's a candy day. It's a candy day. Look at it. All right, that's gonna be a nice screenshot for the Twitter later. I should start doing those as we go. Like, let's just do it. We're gonna go. This one's for Twitter, shall we? How many of you guys are following me on Twitter? How about we get some of that going? Let's go. Follow me on Twitter. You know, who's got a good... Somebody had to have been on Twitter this morning. Anybody find something good, interesting on Twitter? What's the Twitter drama today? Somebody post me a link to some Twitter drama. Don, you got any Twitter drama going on over there? What's happening with the Twitter drama today? Anything good? I'll be honest, I haven't been on there much at all either. But it's
Fib.NQ
time.
on the 6.
Let's get with it.
Fib.NQ on the 6. Divergence up NQ on the 29. Two-finger NQ on the 29.
All right. I made my first tweet in a while. Can I get you guys to go and like it and reshare it? Here we go. Here's the tweet. I spent a little time on it. Okay, took that trade with you. Awesome, Mermaid Gardener. Was that great or what? You know, worst case scenario, we stopped out above the dot, but 100 tick opportunity, high time frame right there, giving us the 100 tick opportunity. Low time frame risk. Played into it, got in the Enigma, we got the Enigma, got the double dot, got the get ready. We got a, I mean, there was so much right there. And the dangerous part was I didn't like at the open. Let's be honest. I did not like that we were close to the open. I'll just be straight up honest about it. I did not like the nope line. Okay, the nope was sitting right there.
Lower bands.
It worked out. I was a little nervous there for a second. Literally came within ticks of the stop there, and look at this dropout, right? 100 tick opportunity turned out to be even more. Right now the move is 325 ticks. Actually, I saw somebody had some really cool setting for this. I'm gonna change mine. Do we have a Dawn template for this? Load. Yes. Dawn. Oh, I got a Dawn and a Dawn too.
NQ on the 29. NQ on the
Dawn, which one should I choose? Let's take a peek at both. Let's take a look at Dawn first.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
That might be the worst. All right. How about, must be Dawn too. I think you have some really cool ones, like some different colors on it. Template, I'm gonna load. Dawn 2. Yeah, look at that, nice and green. I saw someone had kind of like they aquafied it. Was that you, Papa Dazer? What color do you have? Where's Papa Dazer at? He had like a kind of aqua. Was it cyan? It was kind of cyan looking. And it was really easy to read on his chart. And I was like, oh, I need to do that. So I think it kind of looked like cyan or some kind of turquoise to me. Yeah, kind of. Oh yeah, it looks cool. It's cool about that. Cyan, Mr. Hendricks, thank you. You looking for drama, Don? Yeah, post it to me. All right, so I posted my link to my X post. Look at my cool X post. Come on, you guys, click on that link. Go to my X post there. Hit the like and share on it for me. Would you look at this? Look at this beautiful tweet. Look at it. Most traders see noise. We see structure. While others hesitate, ALGO box was calling the shifts in real time. Strong shot. And look, it was AI. Okay, I'm just saying, AI did that. All right, I just told AI to give me a good. I literally posted this image. I was like, okay, here's my screenshot of the play. I was like, can you make me a good tweet for this? I have heard you could do that. That's pretty scary, y'all. That is scary. Okay, I'm just saying, make as much money as you possibly can right now. AI is coming to take all of your jobs. I'm just saying, okay? Hit that like, hit that reshare. Tell some people about ALGOBox, because I'm pretty sure white collar jobs are pretty much done. I'm just saying. Like, I could not have typed out a better tweet than that. I mean, it's got emojis and everything on it. It's crazy. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, 325 ticks to the tick off of that double dot play.
NQ on the 9.
Cyan 2 pixels. Oh, let me change that. Yeah, I think mine's a little thin. Then I'm gonna save it as default. Oh, okay, yeah, I got 2 picks. Cool. Template. save. I'm going to save as default, but first I'm going to save it as Papa Dazzer. Save, and then I'm going to also save it as my default for now. So save as default. There we go. All right, so now let's test my drawing tool. Look at that. Now it'll be easier for me if I need to remove them too. So good stuff. Big bull on the wave. Let me take a look. Holy shnikes. Thank you for that heads up. Folks, heads up. Big bull on the optimized range. 1,000 level bull right there. He wants to run this thing 250 ticks to the upside. Be very careful on that. He came out of this same bull zone from before. There he is. He's in there. All right, so middle of that zone. I think it's the same spot we had from before. Yeah, 250. I really like this color. This is so much easier to see. Holy cow. Why didn't I do this before? I saw one of Papa. So by the way, y'all post screenshots. It's amazing. I love seeing y'all's charts. Okay. And I saw this on Papa Dazers. Like, you can get good ideas from other people's charts as well. So help us out. Post your screenshots in the chat. Super awesome to see. That helped me even. It's awesome, right? We are a great community. Continue to contribute. It's great to see that type of stuff. Look at how easy that is to read. Wow, I love it. Thank you for that. Okay. So, we know where he wants to go. 250 inside of the take profit zone from before. We visited there several times, so if it makes this run, it could hit there and go farther. Or if that was all absorbed and like right back behind it, look, we got a miniature bear came right back behind it. So sold into that. Here, even before the 500. So you have a small bear right there. So as he came in, there's another seller in there. So it's going to be a very interesting location here in between these two zones. Looking for plays. That's all we really care about. We're just still going to set up for plays. Today I'm using deep pink 50% opacity at 4x to celebrate king timing. Ooh! Don, post us a screenshot of that. Let's post it. Let's bring it over here in the chat. Let's take a peek at what you got going on there. Don comes up with the most brilliant. Oh, I see it. I see it.
29.
Brilliant visuals. The man's got an eye for things. Oh, shibits. What did I just do?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 29.
No, I don't want to combine those. Arrange, split view, separate views.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 29.
Off. Okay. Dude. Oy vey. This one here, want this one over here, this one up here. Alright, main chat. Back to where I could see it. Here we go. Trying to show everyone. If you guys aren't following Don on Twitter, while you're there, follow Don James Trades. The beautiful Enigma there you took, sir. Levels that on. On the 9s. Brother's playing him off the 9s. Semi-auto. He was ready to take the next play. Oh, and Super AO. He's like, Super AO or Enigma. Yeah, take me the next play. Very nice, sir. Very nice. And holding all the way to the Super Bowl touch on the other side. Very nice. Oh, I think you've increased your, or decreased, I guess whichever way you see it, your transparency on these. These are kind of, they're brighter. Is the transparency on your bowls? What's your transparency set on your bowls? Do you mind? Oh, you know what? Don't check it right now while the market's moving, though. You know how it is. I don't want to lock you up, but if you already know what it is, then let me know, or let me know later. That's looking nice.
Beautiful play there. And yeah, I see your pink, the pink going on there. I like the way that stands out too. I like it. I will definitely be trying that one as well. Is that hot pink or is that magenta? What did he say? Deep pink. Deep pink. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna save that as a template right now while I'm thinking about it. Also, keep me away from taking this very tempting, juicy play setup coming in here while they are slow marching this up here.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Oh, the Mega Late Nate.
Upper bands
I want to short that, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it. We got a big bull stepping in there. I'm hearing popcorn on the tape. They're carrying it up. We got the open line right up above us. The open line tends to this little zone will ruin great plays. Yeah, sure enough. Look at this. Just slicing through it like it's not there. Up to prior close once again. Mark that little spot here. This is where our double dots were from before. Are they going to do it again?
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Or this time is it the pushing through? Deep pink. I haven't changed them. I'm going to do a measure from about here to this. Again, I'm going to try one in deep pink. Save it.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
The deep. Should stand out nicely. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we got a red dot here. Let's see if she holds, to see if the bears are going to make a move here. Bears structurally say, hey, I got to play here. Coming into the open line area. Don't like it. Super slow. Slow favors the bulls. Fast favors the bears. When in a grind, do not rewind. Grinding its way up there. Posted, thank you, sir. You want to take it along when it comes? I don't know, Jacob. We'll see. I'm always looking for a play, right? I'm looking for play. Blue collar here, so I ain't gonna worry. Yeah, you know, I was talking to my wife, my kids and stuff. I was like, well, I think they'll have a, like, especially in Texas. I thought,
on the 29.
man, air conditioning companies got it made, right? I don't see a robot of any type being able to climb up in people's attics and, you know, getting around in there and figuring out stuff on air conditioning units. So I almost think, like, if you're an air conditioning repair, might be the way to go. HVAC, an HVAC specialist, probably AI is going to have a hard time taking that job, I think. I don't know. Am I wrong on that? Do we have any HVAC folks in here? Plumbing? Oh, that's another one. Yeah, they're not real good around water either, are they? Good point, Tom. Yeah, maybe plumbing. And dude, plumbers make good money, dude. I remember any kind of plumbing problem you got, especially if you get the emergency stuff, middle of the night stuff, triple pay or whatever. In the oil industry. Devaz building houses. That might be a good spot to be as well. I don't know if they're building houses, of course, and again they're going to put people in like concrete blocks and bunkers at some point.
NQ on the 9.
Crazy. They're like, here's your we're going to print your house for you. Custom printed just for you.
So in 10 minutes,
surveillance included.
Bottom of the hour, the US is
going to make sure you behave. We're going to be just like China. You're going to need a social credit score.
63%, and the private.
Did you say something mean about your government? Welcome to your new cell. 3D printing house. Yeah, that exactly, Don. That's why I was like, yeah, no, they can take that one. I've seen that one. I've seen the 3D printing of the houses and the concretes are basically like these, like cinder blocks. They seem like cinder blocks. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously they're not cinder blocks. But, you know, like it looks like they're putting them together that way, piping in between them, and then filling them up. Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, potential 100 tick play here. Titanic zone in the making. The first 100 ticks from the top. I like to measure the 100 tick point. Let's see where that's going to be. Ooh, it's above the P point. 100 tick is right at the bottom of that guy right there. And the grind, do not rewind. Again, they are grinding it. We're right at the open line, aka the nope. You can spell open, nope. That's what I like to think about taking trades around that line. I call it the nope line. Nope, thank you.
NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Jacob, what part of the country are you in?
Fib.NQ on the 29.
Houses are cheap and look like mansions? I don't know if they're cheap, bro. I mean, well, explain that to me. So,
Fib.NQ.
like, I'll just straight up. So my house, like 1.7 mil. I don't think that's cheap. I don't think that's cheap. I'm in Texas. So. I do not think that's cheap. What part of the country are you in?
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay, switch dot short right here. Double dot short. I got my finger over the sell here. We got a red dot over on the right as well. That dot holds. I'm gonna stab at a short here. Now it's a headshot. They're still grinding it. Too risky. I live in Colorado, work in North Dakota. Empty lots, $1 million in Canada.
Fib.NQ.
I just don't. I don't think the prices are real anymore. Like any of this stuff. Okay. I'm hearing sellers right here. I'm gonna take a quick stab here at this. Gonna go for a T1. I'm gonna add a hard stop. If it starts to run up, I'm not gonna get crazy here, but I'm gonna put a stop right up above there. Heard sellers that might get absorbed, and they might absorb and pop that. But I see a mega late Nate here. The clustering
on the 6.
here. Red dot holding. I'm gonna pull it in even tighter, right above this red dot. That red dot breaks, I'm out. Here in sellers. $25. No, I'm gonna close it. Not worth it.
In 5 minutes.
Not worth it. I don't see enough.
$5 billion in 4-week bills.
This is too dangerous. They've been grinding up to this area.
And the private cover
buyer could just like step right in here and just all party. Yeah, like that. No surprise. No surprise. Remember, I'm looking for like a 50 tick bag off of the 6s here, and that was having a hard time at 25. Ah, she went. Okay. I coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I coulda held. but it's an open line. This is weird. It's a hard area right there. Super dot on the 29s as well. Oh, you're right. You're right. Look what Papa Dazzler saw over there. Oh man. Oh, okay. I could have held that out. Should have held it.
Double delta NQ on the 6.
Artificial land banking. Yeah, because they know that their dollar's not worth anything now, so they're just like, well, hold something that does have value, and now it looks like the value of the property is going up, but it's literally just like it's holding the value of not holding the dollar.
Lower bands NQ on the 29. Double delta NQ on the 9.
Took that for 117. Atta boy.
29.
How about these 100 tick plays? No, like the market is just unleashed that here on the sixes. The plan is just too good.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Perfect planning here today. I mean, you go all the way back to the beginning of the tape from today and said, all right, we're moving sixes. We're going to have likely to continue to have that volatility Thursday going into the Friday there. And if they want to push that through. Now, tomorrow, Friday, y'all, pop quiz. What day of the week is the most bullish if you're looking at Trader's Almanac? Trader's Almanac, you know, stat nerds. Statistically speaking, what is the most bullish day of the week? Friday, exactly. If you don't know that one, put it in your hat. Now you know. Friday is the most bullish day of the week. Trader's Almanac. Like, basically try not to be short on a Friday. Just saying. They love to serve up hopium on a Friday. People go into the weekends, so they're like, oh, I don't need to worry about my 401k. Oh, look, it's up a day. Okay, cool. And they go to sleep.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Mondays.
NQ on the 6.
Historically the most bearish days, but again at the same time I've seen Mondays just launch lately. It's been crazy.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Okay, bulls not being able to hold
Touch NQ on the 29.
anything, literally full slice throughs here, and I was in that spot. I picked the right spot, but couldn't hold on to it. I was just worried about that grinder, right? I'm not getting stuck.
NQ on the 29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Wow. A straight leg sell on the sixes. All the way back to
Lower bands touch NQ on the
where that
29.
bull first stepped. Bull stepped, he made his money. Now the bear stepped in and said, hey, I want to make my money. Right back in it.
Shortly expecting results from the US 4-week bill auction.
Textbook. By textbook, more like ALGO book. Land bank is how people from some countries are not Canadians. No. Yeah, isn't it weird? Like, we're the only countries that just let people come and buy our land. Every other country doesn't let you do all that. Like, there's a whole... Dude, I'm about to go into my... No, not going on my tangent right now. I need to keep my head in the game. A big day. Potential 100K day laying up here so far.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
I stay in control. ALGO boxes running, I'm reaching my goal. Nike fashion, trades in the clear. Golden just squeezing, I see no fear. Currency flowing, surfing the waves. Super alpha, omega leading the way. Enigma bot whispering over the night. Making moves and everything's tight. Charts on my canvas, I paint it with trades.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 29. Fib.NQ on the 6. 2-finger NQ on the 29. NQ on the 6. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Okay. All right, Brian, you're heading out. All right, buddy, you gotta hit it. No worries. Thanks for dropping in. Nailing it. What's up, Missile?
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Hey, Douglas. Great to see you, sir. Hey, Jimmy. I see you, buddy. Howdy, howdy. Okay. DCR, that's a +1. We should be able to get a short right here.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
These buyers, and they just hit that green dot. Let's see.
So the 4-week bill high
Get a
rate
break here.
3.625%, 3.625%, and a bid to cover of 2.94, 2.94. So the US sold $105 billion and awarded 37.02% of bids at higher.
on the 9. And divergence down NQ on the 9.
Seen that too many times. Yeah, green dot coming in. If the bulls can hold something scenario like that, yeah, they're grinding it.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Okay, now I'll take that short. Okay, so now I'll engage. Looks like they're breaking through it though. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's gonna hold. We're trying to get you guys there. There it is. Double dot here. Okay, we did pull down a bit there. I'm gonna get 50 out of it. There's 30. 40, 45, 50 ticks. Let's go. Let's go. That was beautiful. Coming over here off the right in front of the P point, we had, I mean, it's basically double dot. Like, this is just, it's a candy day, folks. It's candy day. Coming in, high time frame. Boom, came into a little white line we had drawn from before. 56 ticks on the score. Utimus.
2-finger NQ on the 29. Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay, bear test. Not getting pierced, so bulls still trying to make a showing here. Bears do not have full control. He who controls the dots controls the board. Back to test the P point. See, this one, we reached it earlier, so we can pull that one now. And
upper bands touch NQ on the 29.
cross in a series. So are they going to drop it to his take profit zone? Remember that bear wants it here. Get a play for it.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
If you haven't hit that like button yet here for us, let's definitely do it. I kind of lost track. Man, we didn't even get 100 likes. Come on now. Come on. Crushing it day. Huge. Huge day. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Can we get 100 likes? Who hasn't hit the button yet? If you haven't hit the button yet, help me out. Tell that YouTube algorithm that we're doing something special here. Tell a friend.
Divergence NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 6. Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay. Switch dot.
2-finger NQ on the 29.
Bears lost a red dot right there. Bulls hold the dots right now. $11:38. 22 minutes till the lunch hour. All right, let's see. Looks like a samurai sword handle. Okay, so if you ever see this, I kind of call it a samurai sword handle. I always think about, you know, on a sword, how it's got that wrapping around the handle. So there's your handle. A little hand protector. And then what comes out of that? The blade. So I'm looking for some kind of like, oftentimes some kind of crazy weird parabolic move type of scenario. And then where do I want my reversal off of one of these? Generally speaking, I want to see a triple crown before we go down. If that occurs. Oh, we got an Enigma short right here. Are we red and red? Don't have red arrow, and we're green.
NQ on the 9.
Yeah, I'm trying to just hold on to the P&L at this point. Like, I don't want to give, I'm not giving the markets back nothing. So we have an Enigma here. If I see that cipher break, I can look to Seuss entry potentially. Back to red. Okay, coming back under. I'll look for a potential Seuss entry there. There's a 6. Oh, fill me. Come on now.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Okay, dot test for the bulls. If they're losing it, tried to add to the position.
Lower bands touch.
Trying to
NQ
maximize the play now.
On the 9.
Seuss.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 20.
A little bit chasing it. Positions moving my direction here. We got a blue dot over on the 9s.
Lower bands touch NQ.
I'll be T1ing this. 30. Blue dot on the 9s. And they slice it. See it? Very careful. Blue dots call bottoms all the time.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Red dot on the 9s.
2-finger NQ on the 29. Lower bands touch NQ
And 50. I want to take a 50 bag.
Up NQ on the 9.
Being that behind on the play, I'm happy to grab a 50. Again, we're on the 6s here. T1 is 50 ticks. It's crazy. It's awesome. Same time. We got the volatility, so moving up on the 6s, there is enough. Play doesn't feel like I'm waiting around all day. I feel like today's speed, we have just the right amount. It is an absolutely perfect speed level day. Can't get over how easy this has been here today. High time frame. So we had the blue dot pierced, red dot in. So right now, bear's in control. Look if we've got some more plays on that. So entering it on the Enigma on that dot, look at that. It was a 100 tick play. 100 ticks out of the Enigma there. 10.7 all the way down. 108 ticks.
NQ on the 9.
All right, I'm going to give this a shot. We got double dot over on the right. Let's see if this ends up being the big dropout. I mean, we still might be meandering here. This could be faking out. But if I'm going to give it a shot, this would be the one. I got a high time frame opportunity.
Lower bands touch.
There we go. There's 80, there's 90, there's 100 ticks. 100 ticks to 75K. Over, I think I'm close to 80K on the day now. Beautiful. All the way down. Beautiful. Double dot for the drop was the play. Look at that. There it was. We knew bears were in control. We take the play. It's just taking a play. Double dot on the 9s. Stop would have been over the red dot there. So if it broke, okay, I close out. I'll take a loss. But instead, huge play. Lining things up.
Lower bands
letting it
touch
go.
NQ on the
Beautiful.
89.
Pretty close to 80K there on the day. Let's see what that's going to look like here. If I hit the summary, 79,730, $400 superstition kicking in there. $400 away from 80K on the day. Set this dollars. Okay, all the way to take profit zone for that bear. The bear got his take profit zone. Look at that. We've touched it. Bouncing. Perfect measures. Looks like we had the measures absolutely perfect on that. We have a cluster here. Let's see if they bounce it. We might get an accumulation zone here. See if we get some little bounces here. I need $400 to get me to 80K. I don't want to be giving it back, so it needs to be an absolutely perfect play. I got a cipher there for a short.
Divergence
Here in sellers, I should have gone ahead and hit that because it would have been a little tiny stop there. There's my $400 right there.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. NQ on the 6.
Don't want to jinx it, but this could be it.
Fib.NQ on the 9. 2-finger NQ on the 29.
We got a power headshot. Of course, we have a power headshot coming in over there on the right. So no surprise to see a bounce right here, and I might need to peel it.
2-finger
Yep, no,
NQ
all
on
right.
the 29.
I have to peel it. We got a potential bounce spot right here. Little dangerous here. $400 superstition kicking in here on me. The red did hold though, so bear's still maintaining control. That cipher breaks, that's good. No, cipher holding. Yikes. Okay, so bull's trying to hold an area here. That cipher did not break. It's bouncing. Bull's trying to take over this area. There's a cross. That is a PRZ cross. We are strong sell. Trying to see if we can hold it out here a little bit. Still hearing sellers. Come on. Give me that drop to that diamond. Just drop it.
Fib.NQ
Yikes.
on the 6.
Blue dot. Did we get it? No. We did not.
Fib.NQ on the 29.
I wanted it too bad. That almost always happens. $400 superstition. I'm like $400 away, and just it's the hardest $400 I ever earn. That last $400 to a major mental target so many times.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Okay, now I'm well away from it. Good. So it's like got $1,000 to hit there now. Believe it or not, $1,000 weirdly enough is easier for me to hit than a final $400.
Lower
Weird.
bands
I know.
touch NQ on the 29.
It's been 10 minutes time now. At the top of the hour, see the release of the weekly EIA inventories numbers. Crude oil inventories forecast a build of 1.65 million on the prior build of 8.53 million. The range sees a build of 2.395 million to a draw of 3 million expected. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 0.332 million on the prior build of 1.16 million. distillate inventories forecast a draw of 1.95 million on the prior draw
100K on the way.
703
Let's do
million.
it.
And crude Cushing inventories, the prior was a build
Lower
of
bands touch NQ on
1.071
the
million.
29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
As a reminder, the US API crude oil stock change last night came in at a draw of
Lower bands touch
0.609.
Okay, they cracked the cipher.
Double NQ on the 6.
So let's see if the if the bulls are going to make a stand here. Crude oil inventory in 9 minutes. Thank you, Tom. Crude oil inventory is coming in at 2 o'clock. See if that adds some volatility. I'm hearing sellers all over the tape here. Tempting to just jump in, but I'd prefer not to chase something. So I want to see if I can get me a setup. Top of the channel might be one. Too slow to be easy. Start telling us that right here on our speedometer. Okay, here comes the first, I'll say first, but another bear test right here. Okay, here's the dot. Okay, looks like they're gonna hold it. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Stop over the dot. Small stop.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
See if we're gonna get a little rundown or not. Red dot now coming in on the 9s, 3/4 position. Oh, buyer stepping in right there. Okay, cracking the dot. Big buyer stepping in right there. Top of the bowl on the 9s. Oh, come on. Fill me for crying out loud. Got a ready DD on the right. Get ready to take the next play.
Fib.NQ
On the 9s. Yikes, ended up being a green dot. Okay, bulls making their stand.
Touch NQ on the 29.
Big jump out of there. Moving 100 ticks against me.
Upper band.
Here's the high time frame.
On the 29.
Right at the ready DD.
Upper band.
Up over the top of the channel. Want to see a triple crown. There's 2.
Touch NQ on the 29. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 29. Upper bands touch NQ on the 29. NQ on the 6. Upper bands touch NQ on the 29.
Deuce on ready DD.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 29.
Super AO on the right. Okay, here's where I'll make my stand here. There is the spot, always on top. Super AO 3.9. Going to add 2. Enigma on top as well.
Top of the hour. See the release of the weekly
Double delta
EIA
NQ on the
inventories
6.
numbers. Crude oil inventories forecast.
Crude oil inventories coming in.
Million on the prior build of 8.53 million. The range sees a build
Bulls
of
making their
2.95 million to a draw of 3 million.
nasty debut, popping in
Gasoline
here.
inventories forecast
5
a
minutes
draw of
before
0.332
lunchtime.
million. On the prior build
They're
of
just going to buy up this
1.16 million.
dip.
Distillate
That would
inventories
be
forecast a draw of 1.9.
sad for me, working on that 100K day.
3 million. And Cushing inventories, the prior was a build of 1.071 million.
Fib.NQ on the 6.
Come on, crack that dot.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Green dot, crack it. Give me the Enigma target. Almost to the Enigma target. There it is. Enigma target. I'm going to peel half. Take some loss there on it. They're continuing to push down. Am I going to get a full all the way to the diamond? Still pushing. Waiting for a blue on exit. Here's my exit. Another half.
NQ on the 6.
Still pushing. Back to the Enigma target. Zeus. And closing it out right there. Okay. Well, dips. Back to top. Did we get are we close? 80K on the day. Let's go. 80K. Barely, but there. Barely, but there. I'll take it. Risky. Enigma coming in. Man, I can't tell you. Who was it that could convince me finally to go ahead and put the Enigmas on this? Was it Plutonium? Plutonium, was that you?
Shortly expecting the
You got me putting the Enigma on the higher time frame. It's like, do I really want to take Enigmas on the higher time? Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do want to take them off of the higher time frame. That was a game changer right there. Imagine had I not gotten in prior, not just trying to, chomp at the bit to get that 80K, and I'm like down here, I'm like, I just need to push a little bit to get that 80K. Just imagine I just waited. Like, imagine I came in right here. I hope some of you guys did. I hope some of you guys saw that super, I mean, literally, it is a super moon shot. Power moon shot. Sorry, there was like, there's another thing. Power. Super power moon shot short. Boom. Target one on one of these off of this time frame is 55 ticks. Literally right there. Drew in to the 55 ticker, ET55.
NQ on the 29.
All the way down and then some. Beautiful. That could have been 100 tick, could have been 100K finisher right there. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Could have been.
1 minute remaining.
Could have been.
IA inventories numbers. I'll lead with
Could have been. Could have been. Super dot. Woo. Let's go.
J hook short NQ on the 6.
Just too good. That was just too good. This time frame is in play here. I'm gonna keep it with the always on top there. Super dot. And a dot here. Could see another drop here. I hear sellers. I may engage. We're flat, unfortunately, on the literally flat on the middle zone area here. Up there, maybe touch that bowl would be nice. Watching for red arrow to come back. There's a red arrow. All right.
Getting short on the red arrow. See if they'll push it out of this
Crude oil
space.
image, a draw of
NQ on the
9.014
nine.
What just happened?
million. That's a draw of 9.014 million, lower than the
Okay, I
expected.
think
draw of
I-
1.65
My finger slipped
million.
on that one,
Gas
and I
demand
ended up
draw
hitting the
3.213
close button for
million, and
better
draw
or for worse.
3.213
NQ on the
million,
6.
lower than the
Fib dot
expected
NQ
draw
on
of
the 29.
0.332
Yeah,
million.
there's a red dot.
This
Re-engage
increase
one more
to a draw
time
of 4.566
on the red
million.
dot.
A draw of 4.566 million, lower than the expected.
Stop would be
draw
over the
of
dot.
1.95
We do
million.
have news that
And
just came
inventories
out right
a draw
now
of
here at, did I say
1.095
2 o'clock earlier? Sorry, it's 12. Why are they releasing at 12? It's a
WTI
really
crude
weird
seeing a
time.
little bit of move to the upside following the larger than expected storage draw in crude and other inventories.
Okay, red dot here. We have a green dot on the 9s. Prefer to see that be broken. There's the selling. We are red and red. E2 potential opportunity here. We didn't have an R2FA event along with it, but the audio queue
Fib dot NQ
could
on the
sub
9.
as that. Yikes. Bright green dot here. Could see a bounce up. No, I'm going to kill it. All right, I'll take the loss on that. Not gonna give it back. I'm not giving it back. That is a double dot that could launch that up long there. Not gonna happen. No need to play the area right now. Don't have to play it.
Touch NQ on the
There she goes.
29. Lower bands touch NQ on the 29.
Freddie Mac 30-year fixed
Lower
rate
bands
mortgages at
touch NQ on the
6.01%
29.
from February 19th. 15 years at 5.35%.
So a little double dot gave a little
NQ on the 29.
little bump up. So Bears still in control. They're kind of proving they got it.
Fib dot NQ on the 6.
There's an
Lower
HMD
bands
short.
touch NQ on the 29.
Got a target down below of the bottom channel there.
Bands touch NQ
There's
on
the
29.
HMD. Let's see if the Bears are going to maintain their control of this area.
We have
Okay, holding to the opposing signal. We're technically in there.
for those
29.
interested.
Bottom of this bull zone from before.
Divergence up NQ. Lower bands touch NQ on the
Can I get
29.
All the way to that. I'm going to jinx it if I say it. Maybe I just don't say it.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 29. Enigma short on the
Lower
NQ6.
bands
Touch NQ on the 29.
Here's the target on the Enigma. Is it going to give any more ticks? 35 ticks to the target. I'm hearing sells trying to hold it for 50. I'm going to jinx it. We're right there at the bottom of that channel that I was already eyeballing from before. Greedy gets me. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm slip clicking now.
Fib.NQ on the 29. Fib.NQ on the 6.
Get all the way. Get it. Whatever. Whatever. All right, I'm fighting it now. It's 12:05. It's 12:05. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What was our profit factor? Profit factor almost 3. Winners 3 times the size of losers. They're not too shabby. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'll keep an eye on this as well. Hang out with us there in our Discord. It's free. Don't forget, $1.99 a month, and it is not just your first month. It is $1.99 a month for 18 months. You'll own it for life. After the 18 months, it's just an opportunity to just go, hey, you don't have to pay forever, literally, and you can do a payoff at any time. If you pay off at any time, you will also unlock the full auto dream panel pack. That's what ran there this morning. That bad boy right there. You'll get that unlocked once you have lifetime. You'll get lifetime after 18 months. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Don't forget, Apex is 90% off using code ALGOBOX up there at the top. Also helps us out. They told me if I get 10 more, I actually qualify to do giveaways here. So help us out. Use code ALGOBOX. We need 10 more people to get 10 accounts. Not really 10 times 10. I'm saying just 10 more people, 1 account, and then we'll be able to do some of those cool giveaways that all the other cool kids on YouTube are doing. Help us out. Let us do that as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do have accounts to give away. They sent me a text yesterday. So tomorrow, Friday, doing a giveaway. So I'll see you guys then. All right, I'm out.
Upper bands touch NQ.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance, but the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use best, they have best front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 William. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Order filled. Target filled.
daily live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on learning with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have AlgoBox on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like AudioBox for live digital pit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to AlgoBox or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable, unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant trading. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the AlgoBox Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the AlgoBox Edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Mondays. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
Audio Jungle.